Good afternoon everyone, I hope you're well. Could the UK serviced accommodation industry go the same way as Portugal? Because of the housing crisis, especially in Lisbon, caused by so much of the rental property being taken out of circulation or out of use for long-term rental so that it could be used for service accommodation, Portugal has basically banned service accommodation throughout Lisbon and many other areas. As we all know, the taking up of rental properties in beauty hotspots, Cornwall, etc., has caused massive problems for local people, and property is being taken out of use for long-term rental throughout the country, and the government is looking at ways to temper this. There has been talk of actually banning Airbnb entirely. It will probably more a case of the planning laws. Now with HMO, in order to restrict things, they brought in the Article 4, which meant that in areas coming under Article 4 you need to apply for planning permission before you can convert a property for use as a HMO. Although existing HMOs in most areas were granted a license under grandfather rights. If their aim would be to bring much of this property back into use for long-term residential lets, then that may not happen, but what they do remains to be seen, because as we all know, they tend to just make a mess of things and cause more problems without actually solving anything. But there is a real and serious risk that the serviced accommodation industry will be the next industry that will come under attack. One other step that Portugal has taken is with vacant properties, that if they are vacant, they must be made available to local authorities, rented to local authorities to be used to house people. Arguments on both sides. For people in need of property, this would be a very, very welcome move. For people in communities who are being priced out because using property for Airbnb generates a disproportionate rent, which means that it takes it out of the affordability range of local people. If you are in the industry and you're looking at taking on more property for serviced accommodation, for the moment, I'm not saying pull out, I'm not saying stop, but I would proceed with caution and do not put all your eggs in one basket, because who knows how it will go over the next year or two, because we are currently in the middle of a housing crisis, and any government that has even a remote element of courage will take drastic steps to solve this. It can be solved, but it literally takes courage, because you will upset, or any government that takes steps to solve this will upset as many people as it pleases. So it's a case of making a decision based on a moral compass. The question is, does this government or any imminent government have a moral compass or not? That remains to be seen. Anyway, that's all on this. I'll update you if I have any more information. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.